Have you ever been on Craigslist? Of course you have. Sometimes you go on there and you see stuff like this.
What is that?
Are we in for a treat today, my friends? Oh my goodness. What is that? We're looking at what used to be a Buick Reatta, and it has been heinously transformed into something. I can't even begin to describe what is going on here. We have bedazzle everywhere on the interior. Absolutely everywhere. You have a giant Hot Rod Association sticker. You have two seatbelt shoulder pad thingies. You have blue seat covers, and it has gold hood pins. It has some kind of pin holding the fender to the bumper. It has these fender vents. It has the classic AutoZone hood vent. I can't tell if this must be custom too, the Reatta bedazzle thing. I can't even begin to describe everything that's on here. There's an aftermarket spoiler, there's blue everywhere, there's flames everywhere, powered by something on the back. The license plate is Vroom with two V's and two M's, two fake dual exhaust exits with the actual exhaust showing right underneath it. What in the world are these things? And the floor mats look like cake pans. Is this a compass on the dash? Or a camera or something? What is that? What is happening? What is this? Who would do such a thing? Okay, and then now we have Pikachu as a Ford Escort. This guy at least knows that his vehicle's ridiculous. There's a whole lot of stuff done to it. There's a fire suppression system. Oh my goodness. Of course, with the mileage and no title. Okay. Is he actually asking $4,700 for that? I'm sorry, $4,690. Okay, now this Sahara, this Wrangler, mint condition, 3-inch lift, 33-inch Super Swamper tires, straight 6, so it's got the 4-liter. This is a good car, and I like the half doors, and only 85,000 miles. It's in good shape, but then you're looking around, and things start to jump out at you. So it's missing the side marker light, it's got chipped paint, original radio, which is nice. He took a picture with the engine off so the check engine light is on, which doesn't necessarily mean the check engine light stays on, but I hate when people do that. You got seat covers on the really awesome green Sahara seats. There's a bunch of crap on the door sill. I don't know about mint condition, guy. I don't know what's up with these stickers on the back. This spare tire is bald as heck. There is nothing left on that spare tire. The top also is not in good shape. It's kind of like, looks a little like decrepit. Get this big old sticker on the back, a couple more decrepit stickers. I'm starting to think this isn't mint. And then this picture, it looks like a tree fell on the hood. What is that? It's missing a fog light too. And they are asking $28,500 for it. Maybe if it was actually pristine, maybe. This is way too expensive. No, it is not worth that much. It's not worth that much money. You can get like a 2018 two-door JL for that much. Let me look it up. Look at that. 55,000 miles on a 2018 Wrangler JL Unlimited with the cool like Sunrider, whatever it is. This was $44,000 new, and now it's 27 grand. I am sorry. I don't know where you think you're gonna get that much money. Sometimes I think that people just put cars up for sale in order to appease somebody else that's telling them to sell it. And then they make the price completely ridiculous and then you can't buy it, but they get to say that it's for sale. I don't know what these people are thinking. This one is hilarious. I have two versions of this ad. This is the first one that I saw. The only picture is this guy took the picture out of his second-story window. He was too lazy to even walk outside, and he's asking $4,200 for it here. And then with this one, he's updated the ad. It's a little bit more reasonable price. It's $3,500, and he's actually gone outside to take some pictures of it now. Price goes up after paint, so the paint's not gonna be very good. He bought the car not running, convertible top was full of holes, replaced the fuel pump main issue. Okay, so he's got it running good now. Oh, sorry. Car now runs perfectly. Went through everything to ensure there was no damage. Ready for restoration or racing or whatever you desire. Okay, Fast and Furious. So then you look at the pictures and it's just not, he still has the one from the second story on here. He should have just removed that picture. That's just not a good look. It looks like half the interior is gutted. You have hood pins on the rear hood. The MR2 is a mid-engine car, so the hood's in the back. And so you have hood pins on the rear hood. I don't think I've ever seen that before. The thing looks like it was just in someone's backyard for years. The paint is absolutely hideous. If that's good bodywork, then maybe it could be painted, but I don't know. This doesn't look like a really easy project. And then yeah, the entire interior is gutted. Just the whole thing. You have seats and door panels in the dash. There's no carpet, there's no center console. And he just has parts that are just thrown into the side of his garage with leaves everywhere. And this is ridiculous. The top is thrown out into the side yard like it's some homeless person's couch. What is that? We had one of these in the last video, Cadillac Escalante. At least the other guy spelled it right, but this is Escalante. Runs and dries very good. And then you have the shirt covering the license plate in both photos. The interior on this car actually looks surprisingly nice. Like, it looks like this is kind of maybe a diamond in the rough kind of thing, because these early Escalades are actually really great. And this one only has 130,000 miles on it. I just thought it was funny because it said Escalante in 3 different places. Okay, this is crazy. This might be one of the highest mileage vehicles I've ever seen on Craigslist. I can think of one other one right now, but this 4Runner has 440,000 miles on it. This is amazing. It looks as you would expect a 440,000 mile car to look though. It looks crusty. The bumper's rusted out, which makes me think that maybe other parts of it are rusted out. You have rust developing in the windshield frame, and then the engine bay is just shooting oil up all over the intake. Oh. And that front end has taken a beating. I don't even know what that is that they covered the license plate with. That looks like it could be like a trash bag or maybe some crusty old hoodie. And yet somehow it retains its original radio. This might be the highest mileage car that has retained its original radio that I've ever seen. That in itself is pretty amazing. What this car also has is some of the worst hand crust I have ever seen. I used to detail for a dealership and we would get some cars that were really bad sometimes. One of my biggest things was, how does the steering wheel get so like caked? I do not understand that. Are you just not washing your hands ever and you're getting in your car and just griming all over your steering wheel? This is the worst though. You could take a screwdriver and a chisel to this thing, man. Like it is just a mountain of crap on the steering wheel. I get it with the miles, but that's the most I've ever seen. And then you have this mossy oak floor mat that has seen better days. And I'm not sure what this is in between the door and the door frame. Looks like leaves, but that's weird. This would be kind of a detailer's nightmare. Anyway, now we have the complete opposite. A Chevy S10 show truck. This blew my mind that this is for sale up in Denver. This looks like it came straight out of Pimp My Ride. Wow. Like Need for Speed, Fast and Furious. The door panels, the interior is completely custom. The door panels match the outside, the center console. It's on airbags, which is actually really nicely set up in the back here. This blows my mind. I don't know what this is, but it looks like a Pringles can or something. A little storage for your Pringles. And then the back is like totally shaved. I don't even know if that tailgate folds down anymore, and the license plate is off to the side. It's like, well done, if that's what your taste is. Okay, I like this car, and I think it's a decent price too. So we got a 1985 Mercedes 500 SEL. It's a long wheelbase S-Class Mercedes, or predecessor to the S-Class, with the 5-liter V8. I think it might be European market. We got the European headlights, and it's in really nice shape. But these pictures are like the most narrow vertical things I've ever seen. They took this nice underbody shot of it. This kind of irks me a bit though. So you have a chrome like Mercedes plate in the front, and it's on upside down. And that would be bad enough, but the hood ornament that shows the correct orientation for the badge is right above it. Why? Cool car though. As a huge fan of Wagoneers and former owner of one, this hurts me. If this is your style, then that's fine. I don't like it. Okay, first of all, before I even talk about the car, you've taken the main picture of your car with the back door open for some reason. It's on a battery tender, and the battery tender is holding up the hood. Or maybe that's a jump pack. Maybe the car is dead and you're jumping it, and you've taken the main picture for the ad like that. This is a 1972. This is a pretty old Wagoneer. Most of the time, these older ones are not modified. They're usually restored to original or in original condition. So this is pretty rare to see. Let's keep diving into this thing. So the roof, so the wheels, it's just too much. The wheels have this blue accenting in the spokes. The top looks like there's a vinyl on it, which was a thing. And then the interior is this, it's in the original style, but it's like this blue and black piping, and blue and black just doesn't look good. I don't like it. And then you have a dream catcher, of course. And that is actually an interesting idea. There is nothing in the dash in that spot. Normally it's the glove box and the radio are in the center of the dash, but they put this aftermarket radio way over here on the passenger side where there's nothing to begin with, which I think is kind of a good idea. Not my vibe, not my favorite thing in the world, but I'll accept it. Okay, fully restored inside and out, in a way, I guess. Has all-around speakers, 2 12-inch subs, mint condition. That is not true, and I do not know what BOS means, and they want 25 grand for it. And then it says the title is parts only. Parts only title? You don't even have a rebuild title or salvage title? Parts only just means there's no title. Okay, I need to recover from that one. Ooh. Let me just show you what a normal 1972 Wagoneer looks like. Why did I do this? This is just making me more sad. That's what it should look like. Oh, that's way cooler. I don't even love the black interior, but man, that one sold for over twice as much as they're asking for this other one, but still. This one sold for less than half what they're asking, and it's a 72, and it looks way better. That's nice. The other one makes me so sad. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed. I certainly kind of did. That Wagoneer hurts my soul, and I think I need counseling. Bye.